So a lot of people will know you from SAS Who Dares Wins. You see a lot of people come through there. I'm wondering how much of it is a mental thing for a physical thing. You see the guy who comes on, he's all jacked up, beefed up and everything. I mean, what do you think when you see those guys coming, first of all?
Man, I can read people like a book, because I was fortunate enough to be a DS with the parachute regiment, an instructor, so I started to learn early. What are we looking for? What are these people about? And you can read people, you know, the big muscle head, blah, blah, blah. It's all image. As soon as you put him out of his comfort zone, doesn't want to know. He'll find an excuse, look for an argument, blame somebody else, rather than go, I'm too big, I can't do it, this is harder than I thought. You'll never get that, but that's the truth. So I knew what to look for, and then with the SAS, even more so. Because that's what the SAS is. It's not about image, it's not about any of that, it's about who are you? What can you do? We don't care what you look like, you know, but can you do this? Are you willing to go a little bit further? Have you, got self-motivation, which is the biggest thing. So I knew what to look for. So now on the program, that's what I'm looking at. I don't care if you're fat, thin, male, female, religious, it doesn't matter. Doesn't care. Your 100% is what we're after. Now your 100% for a fit guy is going to be different to the small fat guy. But you probably don't have to give 100% to win that race. So to me, I'm not interested. I'm more interested in that guy there who's really struggling, but he's the guy I'm really interested in. He's the one who's mentally pushing himself, because it is. I would say 70% mental, 30% fitness. Yeah, because the fitness only lasts a period of time, and we can all do X amount of press ups, we can all do X amount. But are you doing more than you really thought you could? Because you can. And he is, but the big guy isn't. He's making it look easy and thinks that's it, I'm great. But actually you're not great. You should be doing double that.
Because we can all get fit as well. Like that fat guy can eventually get fit, and if he can squeeze 100% out of being fit, he's going to destroy the fit guy at 60%.
It's funny how we all think it's fitness. It's not fitness, it's that. It's, he's sleep deprived, he's hungry, or she, but you know what? Still gets up, still got a nice manner, still willing to help somebody else, and still willing to try and do better themselves. That's what it's about. And that's why when people go, well, it's called SAS Who Dares Wins. Well, it's nothing to do with the SAS. Well, the part that is about the SAS is that. It's about the person. Of course we don't go running over the hill with a fucking log and stuff. That represents carrying a weapon. We can't do that. But what we're looking at, the things that are similar to the actual relay, is the person. What are we looking for? The honesty, integrity, the willing to go a little bit further, the pursuit of excellence. That's what we're looking for. And that's the comparison between the real regiment, SAS, and the program. Not, people go, yeah, but she can't run or he can't run. Listen, this ain't fucking Mud Runner. This ain't, Spartan Challenge. Because if it was, we'd have all super gym queens. It's about people. And that's what I love about the show. It's not about special forces operators or whatever you want to call us. It's about the people. We're just there to add authenticity. The unrealism of the show is we shout and scream, and you don't do that on SAS selection. There's no shouting and screaming at all. You're asked to do something, because that's what we want, self-motivation. We shouldn't have to kick you up in the ass, because you know what, when you're beyond the enemy lines, you're on your own. No one else is picking you up, it's down to you. And that's what we're looking for prior to joining the regiment. That you can get off your ass and go forward and move. But the show, we have to do that, because entertainment of me asking you to do it and you say no, it's not great entertainment, is it? So in order for us to add the 6 months of what we go through into 4 hours, is I'll scream and shout at you, I will motivate you. Because most people have never been told the truth. Most people don't get shouted at. But you know what? We fucking do shout at it. And there's a reason behind it.
We're talking about self-motivation. Yeah. This morning, we go out, and you've not got a gym, you've not got a treadmill, you've not got the warm coziness of all that kind of stuff. What is there an element of what you do in your workouts that you do yourself that's to draw that self-motivation out?
Yeah, it's the will to want to do it. Why am I doing it? Because I can do it. Because there'll come a time in my life I won't be able to do it, so I'm going to do it. Do I like it? No. Is it painful? Yes. As soon as I accept that, I'll go ahead and do it. And I don't need a gym. I don't need to walk around and look at myself in the mirror and look at that's what a gym's about. I'm not saying all gyms are that, but a lot are. Everything I need to do, I can do here with my body, and I will. It's whether you want to do it. It's easy to talk about it and not do it. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I can do it. Well, stop talking about it. Do it. That's the thing. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, so...
And I do that every morning, mate. I ask my wife. She sometimes has to kick me out of bed.
I mean, you were straight into that water, so yeah. Yeah.
Just get on and do it. You know what? I ain't going to die. It's for my benefit. And you feel the benefit once you've done it. As soon as you accept yourself, all right, get into the water. It's going to be cold. So what? I ain't going to be in forever. I'm going to be in and I'm going to be out of it. But I get something out of it. Same as the fitness. The fitness is a passage in time. It's hard. I'm breathing out my ass. It's fucking hell, this is tough. But you know what? I'm doing it. And I'll do it till I can't do it. All right, I've done enough. And then your mind says, well, great. I've now earned that cup of coffee I'm going to have later, that sandwich, that chance to sit down and be a bit lazy because I've done my bit. My body's ready, my mind is ready. And it's all about your mind. That mindset, clear your mind in the morning, I've done something, you're ready to challenge the day, whatever that might be. And it's paramount, and everybody should be out doing something. And people are going, well, it's all right for you, I'm this, I'm that. Listen, if your fitness means walking 4 times into the kitchen and back because you haven't done it before, that's something. So your mind goes, you know what, didn't do that before, now I can do it. For me, I can run a bit further. Somebody else can way outrun me, way carry more, or push more weights, or whatever you want, whatever it is. But do it, and that physical exercise and that mentality, balance in your head goes, wow, now I'm ready. I've achieved something. Here we go.
Doing something, so what about talking about something?
Talk's cheap, innit? You know, I should have. Listen, I should have been the world fucking champion boxer. The reason I wasn't was because I wasn't good enough. But I can talk about it. Listen, if you want to be something, go out and do it, or try and do it at least. And even if you, and I always say this, you're setting a goal of being a world champion boxer. I'm going for it. No way am I going to meet it. But you know what? I won a Staffordshire title, and I won that title. Did a lot better than I thought I would do, because I went for it. So don't talk about it. Do it.
Another one I'd just like you to talk on, because you're good at talking through and you've got away with words, is excuses and people making excuses.
Listen, you get a million excuses. I don't want a million excuses, I want one result. Keep your fucking excuses to yourself and just produce the results, because excuses don't make results. And I see it all the time. I always see with the big guys who are struggling. All of a sudden, oh, my trousers are too tight, my boots are not Nike. You're like, shut the fuck up. Stop blaming. That's the problem with excuses. People, and they don't blame themselves. They don't go, this is too hard for me, which is the truth. They blame their kit, somebody else, you because you're shouting at them. Nonsense. Stop the excuses, okay? Results are what matter. And that result is not the fact that you've now broke a world record. The fact is you've gone a little bit, you've stepped over the start line. There's the result, that's a result. And that's all I'm talking about. And we can all do that.